Manchester City were this close to becoming the laughingstock of the football world. But they prevailed. Thank God, because I think if Pep took another L, it would have been bad. I'm sure Manchester City have been thanking the football gods over and over again after today's match, 115 times to be exact. Because at some point, Club Brugge were close, and we were all thinking Manchester City would be eliminated from the Champions League. Kovacic scored his first ever Champions League goal, and not a better time to do it. Ultimately won this match 3-1. Now, when City were trailing Club Brugge, they were sitting in 26th spot in the Champions League table, which is crazy. But with the win, they are now in 22nd place, getting them out of the elimination zone and into the knockout playoff zone, where now they could play either Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. Will they be billion-dollar bottle jobs, or are they going to make the comeback this season?
Oh my God, we're staying in the Champions League, bro. We're the comeback king. And Kovacic, Ankarakova. This man just ran from the flipping halfway line, dropped 3 defenders, and then equalized. Since when did this guy turn into prime Yaya Toure? Honestly, bro, Kovacic, the way he makes up yards and drives up the pitch, he is absolutely world class, man. One of the best, if not the best. But yeah, I don't know what Pep said to them at half time, because that first half was scary. But when we came out that tunnel in the second half, we transformed into a whole nother team. First, it was Ankarakova with the goal of the tournament, 1-1. Then Gvardiol, the world's first left-back striker, forces yet another goal. And then finally, Savinho, the Brazilian magician, chests down a beautiful ping from Stones and slots it under the keeper, 3-1. Oh my God, bro, we are so back. We are actually so back, man. This is the Man City we are missing. The belief, the resilience, the determination to come back. We even found Prime Edison again. Look at him. Bro saw the Saudi rumors and said, fuck no. But yeah, look how close we were to getting eliminated, bro. Oh my God. And now the playoffs, baby. We got Celtic. This should be a must win. Oh my God. Real Madrid got Bayern, bro. This shit is gonna get interesting.
I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. Manchester City have qualified for the next stage of the Champions League. They are going to be playing a knockout game, bro, to see if they can qualify for round of 16. Manchester City have done it. Club Brugge had one job: conceding an own goal, to then Savio scoring a beautiful goal. The touch, the control, the finish. This was too easy for Manchester City. I don't even know how they took this long to score a goal. Yeah, Manchester City are done. They qualified. They qualified next stage. Arsenal are drawing to Girona 2-2. Liverpool are still losing 3-2. Barcelona are winning 2-1. This is a weird day of football.
Manchester City will be in the Champions League playoffs after a nerve-wracking game, man. I mean, in the first half, City went 1-0 down. So I had to switch over to watching the City game. And I mean, City were just dominant, creating so many chances. I remember the KDB cross. I can't remember who missed from a close-range header. But yeah, eventually anyways, Man City will get the goal. Man like Kovacic driving and shooting for a good goal, making a 1-1. And then after, I think it's Gvardiol who forced a cross that went in as an own goal. And then obviously later on, man like Savinho, lad, you get me, wrapped up the game. But yeah, man, listen, City, it's been the worst season in like over a decade, literally, man. But they're still hanging on. You know what I'm saying? They're still hanging on. Obviously, the quality is still there with some of the players, but you can see it's just the team is just not as good as it used to be, man. But like I said, the most important thing for them was to make sure they get to at least the playoffs, and they were able to get them, man, after that tense first half. But yeah, Man
City's reward for going into the next round is games against Real Madrid or Bayern. They did all that hard work beating Club Brugge just to be faced against Real Madrid or Bayern. You guys might say, this is Man City, they can beat these teams. The way they play, they just struggled against Club Brugge. They're getting spanked by both. As for the other ties, as you can see, PSG is guaranteed to be an all-French playoff round. PSG going to face guaranteed either Monaco or Brest. And that's actually who Barcelona or Liverpool are going to play. I can't lie, PSG, they're looking good right now, bro. They've had a little resurgence. They beat Man City the other day. I do not want to be playing. We finished first to play PSG in the next round. Overall, though, I can't lie. If you're saying the old format is better than this, you've lost your mind. You're just blinded by nostalgia. This, I don't even bet, but I can't even imagine what the betting guys were going through, bro. Like, it was crazy. And what people are not understanding is we're not even done. We haven't even reached the last 16, so this is an extra round, extra matches of football that we're getting. Previously, we'd go straight into the last 16, and the third place teams in their groups would go into the Europa. This does damage Europa, but who cares, bro? Like, Man United, you man go handle that business, innit? This is Champions League. This is top level football we're talking about.
Manchester City just won, and they got a spot in the playoffs for the Champions League, but they barely, like squeaked through. It was this close of not making it, but actually getting eliminated, the former champions, and they're literally fighting for their lives. How far can they go? What do you guys think how far they'll get? Will they make it past the round of 16? Will they not? Like, playing the way that they played? Like, what do they look like?
Those of you who are hate watching, I'm really sorry that we rained on your parade because Man City are through. Listen, that first half, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't feeling confident. I don't even think the guys were feeling confident, but that second half, Pep bringing Savinho on, I honestly think that made such a change. All that action was down that left side the whole time. So props to Puppy Pep. Look at what we managed to do, guys. We took our lifeline and we are into the next round, and I'm trying not to think about the fact that we're either gonna play Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. That's fine. That's not a problem for today. All we are doing today is celebrating the fact that we got the win. This is exactly what we need for a confidence boost as well as we head into the weekend. We have a massive game ahead of us against Arsenal. I'm just a very happy girl right now, so I'm going to sleep with a smile on my face. If you guys watched the game, what did you think? Let me know in the comments. Come on, City.
And then we got to talk about that John Stones performance last night, because honestly, what he did was truly unbelievable. Coming back, playing his first 90 minutes for Manchester City in a must-win game against Club Brugge, or we go out of the Champions League, and putting in that performance and recording 2 assists. I mean, wow. Honestly, considering the season that he's had so far, I am so impressed with that performance. I mean, it must be such a frustrating season for him on a personal level. You know, getting injured at the beginning of the season, then coming back into the side, getting injured within the first 45 minutes, then coming back into the side again, injured within your first 45 minutes once again, and then making your first full 90 minutes appearance after coming back from the next injury and putting in that performance with 2 assists. Wow. And the one thing that really stood out to me is the quality of his play from the midfield. I actually forgot how good John Stones is actually on the ball, because when he comes into midfield, when he plays on the half turn, he's genuinely like having a world-class midfielder in there. The technical ability that he has and the passing range he has, and the ability to spot that pass as a central defender, that is truly unique. And yeah, that performance from John Stones last night just reminded me truly of just how good he is and just what he did in that treble-winning season. He was unbelievable in the midfield for us, and he just gave us a little bit of a taste of what that is like once again last night. And I've got to say, to those people who were saying about potentially getting rid of John Stones at the end of the season, I understand the injury side of things, but what a player he is.
Manchester City will play either Bayern Munich or Real Madrid in the playoffs. Now, after trying so hard to beat Club Brugge, this is who you guys are getting the next round. They are cooked. They are finished. Manchester City is so undeniably over. I love it. I can't wait for the playoffs to come around just to see Man City get beaten by either Bayern or Real Madrid. Because the way this Man City team has been playing nowadays, there's no shot this team will be either Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. How have you guys got yourself in this predicament? The other team will play Celtics, literally. But whoever Bayern or Real Madrid don't get, they're going to play Celtic. So either way, Celtic and Real and Man City are cooked. I love it. I think I deserve it. You know what? Man City, you winning today, it's not that bad anymore. Because there's no shot you guys are making it to the round of 16. Let's go.
City go through by the skin of their teeth against Club Brugge. Obviously, they did end up going 1-0 down. My instant thought was there is no way. Expected them to win this game comfortably, as I'm sure a lot of people did as well, but they made a real meal of it. Just didn't look threatening, and then all of a sudden Kovacic comes out of nowhere with just a single piece of brilliance. Dribbled past about 5 people and just put it into the bottom corner. Got them back into the game. Obviously, they gained the lead because of a really unfortunate own goal. Then just Savinho. Do you know what I mean? I love Savinho. Subbed him on for Gundogan and it just completely changed the game. Gundogan's a great player, don't get me wrong, but Savinho runs at players. He always looks dangerous every time he's on the ball. And he yet again proved in this game that he's a really important player for City. The game's obviously ended up 3-1 and actually both teams go through. But it's not all sunshines and rainbows for Man City because apparently in their next game they could either get Bayern or Real Madrid. Both of those are teams that just absolutely no one wants to play in the playoffs. It's like a Champions League final caliber of game, but in the playoffs. This new format, I'm not being funny, it is so much better than the old one. I absolutely love the new format and hopefully they don't change it. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments.
Yes, people, Manchester City 3, Brugge 1. We rid our luck a bit there the first half. Nunes with a little mistake and give them a chance. We had it all to do second half. Brugge only needed a point, but we stepped up the levels. We came out and we got the victory. Kovacic with the first goal, great run, great shot, great goal. Own goal for the second, and then Savinho put him to bed late on. Great chest down in the box, smashed it. And then game control near the end. So listen, I'm pleased. It was a potential banana skin. We're through. I don't know who we've got in the next round. There's people saying Bayern, there's people saying Real Madrid. It doesn't matter. We're in the next round. That's all that matters now. But we've made hard work of it this season in the Champions League. And it's good just to get through, get somewhere hot hopefully, and see how we go. But we keep on moving. Great atmosphere tonight, South Stand, and yeah, I'm a happy chap. Roll on Sunday, Arsenal. Come on, City.
Manchester City are about to play Real Madrid or Bayern Munich in the playoffs. So you're telling me Manchester City went through all of that being 1-0 down against Club Brugge to try and qualify in the Champions League, which they did because of Savio, what a player, and John Stones. They won 3-1 at the Etihad. They qualified and now they have to play a playoff game. And the opponents they're about to get, bro, is either Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, or even Celtic if they're lucky. Me personally, knowing how Manchester City get the easy way out, obviously they're going to get Celtic. But just imagine they have to go through Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. I'm going to say this straight up. Knowing how Man City qualified for the playoffs, if they actually beat either Bayern Munich or Real Madrid and go on to win the whole Champions League, that is a documentary right there. But yeah, City did all of that just to get eliminated, bro. Crazy. Check out the latest YouTube video, Naeem United on YouTube. Champions League, full reaction on all 8 out of 8 league games, all completed. The reaction is out now on YouTube, Naeem United. Like it and comment. And if you want to know what happens next, all explained here, even the Europa League.
Oh my days. 3-1. We actually qualified. How am I this excited? 22nd out of 36 teams. Who cares? We are through. Savinho is better than Vinicius. Actually disagrees with that. Literally came on and he made all the difference. Savinho is him. Being this happy about beating Club Brugge 3-1 is crazy. Could you imagine at the start of the season saying the happiest moment you're going to have this season is beating Club Brugge 3-1 in the Champions League just to make it to the knockout stages? The worst thing is, I fully thought we weren't going to go through. Oh my days, he's back at it. Kovacic's first Champions League goal for Man City. I have a love-hate relationship with Kovacic. Sometimes he gets under my skin. Other times he does stuff like this and I absolutely love him. For me, I've seen enough. Man City going to win the Champions League. I think the treble is on.
If you thought the old Champions League format would be better than this, you were stupid. I'm not even sorry I'm saying that. Look at me. This is what football's done to me, guys. That was the best 2 hours of my life, and I've said Empire Strikes Back. That was amazing. From start to finish, every 10 seconds there was something. I was sat for 2 hours, hardly on my phone, didn't speak to any family members, might have thought I'm dead. Just sat absolutely encapsulated by that, and I can't wait for next year. I've booked it off, I've planned it, it's in my calendar. I don't even know what it is, but I'll be there. That was unreal. Every game as it was coming in, the goals upon goals, the Celtic game, the Liverpool game, the PSG, for 6-1 in the final game. I'm still catching up. I still don't know. That's why I keep looking over here. I'm like, that was amazing. An absolute thrill, guys. And it was up there with, pound for pound, some of the best moments of my life, that. Let me know what you think. That has to be it can't really be every single week, can it? Because it's not on again. But, my God, roll on next year. The UCL goal show is mint. And I'll forever love you. You've rocked my world tonight.
Bayern Munich or Real Madrid in the playoff for Manchester City. Have we been hard done by? No, is the bottom line. We shouldn't be in this. If we were good enough and we got ourselves into the top 8, we would not be playing in this round at all. Yes, it's a hard tie. Yes, we could have had probably easier opposition. The bottom line is that is our own fault. Real Madrid, we know what they can do. They've won it 15 times. Bayern Munich have won it a lot as well. And we have beaten both these teams before. We've also lost to both these teams before. And it's effectively the round of 32. It's the playoffs. It's for a place in the round of 16. And we've got to take on one of the big boys. They would not be expecting to play us. We were given a lifeline, to be honest, in Bruges. I expected to beat them. I hope we would beat them. We did beat them. But yeah, we shouldn't really be in this tournament. If you look at our first 6 games and compare that to last year's format, we would have been knocked out. We are still in. So we've got to take it. You can only play who's in front of you, whether that's an easy or a very, very difficult team. And as I said, it's our own fault for being in this round. So we've not been hard done by. We can't moan. We've got to crack on with it. It's 2 tough teams. We've got to try and beat them.